we want to try to go organic. In some areas, typically the protein, the eggs, and the meat, try to go organic. I know most people can't afford it, or they think they can't afford to eat organic all the way through the day. But it's definitely worth it. You want to stay away from foods that come out of a box and wrappings, so that they stay on. They have a longer shelf life, because then it'll make your shelf life shorter. Real important. And how much protein? Let's make it really simple. 125 to 130 pounds or less. 15 to 20 grams in each meal every time you eat. 150 to 160 pound person, average size. Let's take it up to 30, maybe 35 grams of protein in each meal. And then the bigger boys, 185 to 195, 200, maybe 40 grams of protein in each meal. 220 pounds, working out intensely, maybe 45 to 50 at the very most in every meal. You want to eat every 3 hours, 3.5 hours at the very most. So, you know, I don't really like to count calories or count grams of protein and carbs for the whole day. I like to count it for each meal. Okay, I hope that really helps you. There's a lot of things I threw out there. It's unbelievable how effective this system is when you combine good, healthy nutrition strategies with carb cycling, holding the starchy carbs out on on interval cardio days and non-activity days. Do some food logs, writing down what you're eating. Even if you don't give it to a health professional or a fitness professional, it's going to make you eat better. Food logs are amazing. If you got a trainer or a training partner, give them the food logs, let them analyze them, and get their feedback. Now, hunger levels are very important. The higher your hunger level is before you eat each meal, we typically go 1 to 5. 1 not hungry at all, 3 in the middle, 5 ravenous, very hungry. That's what you want. The higher the hunger levels, the better. As you boost your metabolism with our fat loss lifestyle program, you're going to feel hungrier. That's very, very good sign. As long as you eat every 3 hours and you're combining the protein and carbs together and you're cycling starchy carbs in to your nutrition in the middle of the day and right after that intense workout on resistance training days, and you cycle them out on the other days. Post-workout meal, very important. I got a pretty famous video that's on YouTube for fat loss, or Google search fat loss, but in a nutshell, if your metabolism is revved up super fast and you're on a hunger level 5 all the time, then that means you want to wait hardly no time at all. Throw in some fast-release protein, which is whey protein, and fast-release carbs, high glycemic carbs. Piece of white bread, maybe a banana or 2. That's a great post-workout meal. If your hunger level is around 3 all the time, that means your metabolism is in the middle. That means you want to wait a half hour after that intense resistance training session before you throw in that same post-workout meal. If you're sort of maybe real obese or heavy and your hunger levels aren't really that high at all, that means your metabolism isn't high enough yet, so wait a good hour after that resistance session. On interval cardio for fat burning purposes, ride the fat burning wave and wait a full hour. Unless you're an ectomorph and your metabolism is flying, then you can throw it in about a half hour afterwards. That's it. That's a lot of my fat loss lifestyle nutrition tips. I hope a lot of it resonated with you and you've heard it before. It's absolutely the gospel in our program, and now you have the power to change and limit your information. Use that basic nutrition information I just threw out at you, and use the food logs, and I guarantee you that you will get the most bang for your buck with our exercise library. All right, there you go. Darren Steen, Fat Loss Lifestyle, telling you you do absolutely have the power to change, and now you got the tools. Go make it happen.